The Pi Network token is absolutely flying right now. And to be totally honest with you, I'd be lying if I said this didn't catch me off guard or surprised. So much is going on with the Pi Network. Like, everybody's talking about it on Twitter. It is legitimately blowing up. I made a video about this, gosh, 2 months ago already. I've been mining Pi on my cell phone. I talked about it in this video, and I feel like, you know what? Now is probably the best time for an update, seen as the price is absolutely ripping. These are the charts that you absolutely love to see in crypto. This is a legitimate straight up and to the right hockey stick banana zone move for Pi Network. And honestly, it feels like it was overdue because the past couple months have been pretty tough. Everybody is talking about this on Reddit. Like, it really is blowing up. Holy whatever is going on, I like it. People are talking about like what's going on. I'm in a couple different Facebook groups for Pi, and everybody is saying like, what the heck is happening? And we're going to talk about that in this video. We're going to talk about why we think Pi Network is blowing up. And, you know, forgot the intro. I'm just so excited to hop into this. But as you're coming in, feel free to give me an early like to show support. If you're getting any value of this too, why not subscribe? It's totally free, and I'm asking nice. Pi blowing up. We're doing all the things. Crypto bubbles. This is wild, right? I've been uploading or refreshing this pretty frequently, and Pi for the last day or so has been the highest, right? And for good reason, right? Really feel like this is a project that's been beat down the past couple weeks or month, and now finally getting the respect that it deserves. If you think that's wild, we're going to talk about Bitcoin here in a second, but let's just bring up CoinGecko because I would love to see what the 7-day on this is. 151% on the 7-day. Absolutely wild. The other gnarly thing is, and we're going to talk about a tweet on this, reclaiming the $10 billion market cap, which really is big. Now, why is this happening? There's a couple speculations, right? Bitcoin is really starting to fly up, right? Bitcoin's been flirting with $105,000, $106,000, and we have these new trade deals coming up. So I talked about this in my last video. I don't want to spend a lot of time on it. Huge, monumental trade deals between the US and China. And this is good for all of crypto. I personally think that the reason that Pi is blowing up is because from the official Pi Twitter account, they're saying that a Pi ecosystem announcement is going to be released on May 14th. So this is just within the next day or two. Tune in to find out what's happening. So that in and of itself is a big deal. It really is, right? We're getting an official announcement from the Pi team. And to kind of give this some legs, there's some unusual activity going on in the Pi network. So check this out. I thought this was kind of telling in a lot of ways. Maybe somebody knows something that we don't know. Large investors are bulk buying Pi tokens, causing exchange shortages. A whale recently acquired 20 million Pi that's worth $14 million on OKX and moved them to a private wallet, signaling strong confidence and triggering liquidity crunches on centralized exchanges like OKX. Now, typically, you get moves like this when tokens are going to list on new centralized exchanges. So let's come back here, right? We're looking at the Pi token. Let's see, like, where can we buy this? Now, it's already on a ton of exchanges. It truly is, right? It's on BitGet. It's on OKX. We just talked about that. It's on Gate.io. It's on LBank. It's on Bitmart. That's another big one. TapBit, Mexi. So it's already on big exchanges. And if this rumor's true, maybe we see like a tier 1 exchange, which honestly would be big for the project. It would help give the project some legitimacy. So we've been talking about this in the Discord. We've specifically been talking about Pi Network. This is a totally free Discord. We have nothing to sell you at all. If you're interested in joining a rock solid team, check out the link. It's going to be down below. So here is Pi Network. I really like the Bollinger Bands here. I'm actually going to go full screen just so we can kind of get a little bit better view at this. If you look at the Bollinger Bands, Pi is actually ripped through it. So the Bollinger Bands, typically price stays between these two moving averages, and it is absolutely ripped up. So if we take these off, and I actually want to add the 50-day moving average, we are still, and the reason that this doesn't go back all the way is because Pi token, right? It's a relatively new project, but we're above that 50-day moving average, which is really, really good, right? It shows that we're starting to get some strength. The interesting thing is, as I'm making this, we're right around $1.50. Pi Network came down from above $3. At one point, this was close to 3.14, right? Hence the name Pi. And it's really been a tough move down. So it is nice to see that we're breaking this trend reversal. And I think if we can continue to build some momentum and Bitcoin can stay above 100,000, if not put in new all-time highs, this is going to be really, really good for the Pi Network. Now, the one thing that is concerning with the Pi Network is right now, only 10 billion tokens are in supply, or 7 billion tokens are in supply. The total supply is 10 and the max supply is 100 billion, right? So we kind of need to make sure we're watching this because there are a lot of tokens that can still be minted, right? With new tokens being minted, there could be some dilution. The interesting thing is the price to action right now, they don't care about no dilution. Again, this chart speaks for itself. It's been absolutely flying. So if you want exposure to projects like this, you can leverage this, right? My BTCC link is going to be down below. You can get a 10% bonus on first time deposits. The cool thing is you can 50x leverage the Pi token on BTCC, right? You can literally go all the way up to 50x. So if you're trying to make some gnarly moves, this could be the platform for you. It's actually, BTCC is the platform that I use. They are a partner of the channel, so if you use them, it helps me out. You can get a ton of bonuses, up to 10 Gs and extras. I know I talk about this a lot, but it's something that I'm really, really excited about. Also down below is going to be my website, InvestWithDoc.com. I'm genuinely curious, what do you guys think is the catalyst for this big price movement? Is it and I'm going to kind of give you my thoughts now that if you made it this far in the video. And again, like I said, if you're getting any value out of this, hit the like buttons, consider subscribing. Why do I think this is blown up? Well, Bitcoin, there's so much hype in the market right now. This really feels like this hype that we're getting right now feels like December, January of this year, right? With the new elections, there's really this renewed or renowned hype or excitement now that Bitcoin it really does feel like it's going to put in new all-time highs, and it's just a matter of time. So I think that's contributing to the Pi Network price. I also think that this big announcement that's going to be coming out in 2 days is really, really helping the price as well. I would caution folks, this could be a buy the news, sell the event. So just keep that on your radar. It might not be, but I just want to make sure you're looking for these things. And then ultimately, we talked about that whale buying tons of Pi token. Could an exchange listing be imminent? I'm going to keep you guys in the loop. Follow me on Twitter at InvestWithDoc. This is easier for me to do quick updates. I do try to make 1 or 2 videos a day, so a sub here is going to keep you up to date. If you got any value out of this, hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on my next video.